The day we've all been waiting for is here, and we're going to get into the whole entire situation, what exactly happened, and how our boy Matt is now partially free. He's going to a halfway house, but that's better than being in prison, right? So let's go ahead and we will start discussing it now. What is up, Wolverines? How you guys doing? And I am an investigative journalist and I report on all sorts of issues. If you could do me a big favor, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. You can leave a super chat if you so choose, but not necessary. But hey, if you want to do so, do so. That's totally up to you. I am also nominated for a Gundy for Best 2A Writer. I have an article about this exact subject coming out later on today. So head over to amaland.com and read that article. But today we're going to be talking about what is going on with CRS because our boy Matt is being released as we speak. So his release time is at 9 a.m. Central, and it is 9:14 Central or 10:14 on the East Coast. So he should be out. His wife, Erica, and his kids are picking him up and they are bringing him to a halfway house. So he's not completely free, but it's a lot better than being in prison because that shit probably sucks. I wouldn't know, but I can only imagine that it would fucking suck. But as of right now, he should be getting out right now, and it's a great situation for Matt because he is free. You don't know what happened. Years and years ago, Matt was a YouTuber called CRS Firearms, and he was approached by a guy named Christopher Justin Irvin. I'm just going to call him Justin because that's what he goes by. Justin is a good dude. He owned a company called Auto Key Card. Auto Key Card was a company that produced a metal card with a slight etching of a lightning link on it. And Justin did this novelty to inspire conversations about how dumb gun laws are. And I 100% agree with Justin. The laws are stupid. So Justin created this card and approached Matt about advertising it on his pretty sizable YouTube channel. So Matt agreed to promote the card. At the time, Justin was doing business at a bank. One of the bank tellers saw the business name and Googled autokeycard.com. And what it turned up was the auto key card. The bank teller said, "Hey, this looks like it's illegal," and reported him to the ATF, which is a rat move, if you ask me. So the ATF looked into it and they're like, "Yeah, we believe that this is illegal." So they arrested Justin Irvin for trafficking machine guns and some other cases. We're not going to get really too much into that, but hey, it's what happened. So when Justin was arrested, Matt started a fundraiser to try to raise money to help Justin out, basically a legal defense fund. The ATF saw this and decided that that is not a good thing to allow him to do a fundraiser. And so they arrested Matt and charged him with distributing machine guns. Now, let me just make sure that you understand this. Matt never sold an auto key card. He did not own any part of autokeycard.com. None of it. Didn't own any of it. And he was definitely not in a conspiracy, a criminal conspiracy, but the ATF considered him to be in a criminal conspiracy because they believe that what was going on is that Matt was working with Justin to try to get him out of jail, try to get him out of this legal situation so they can continue their criminal enterprise. So they arrested Matt on charges of criminal conspiracy and trafficking machine guns. Once again, Matt did not sell the auto key card and he did not own the company. He simply advertised the card. That's a scary thing for everyone because there are a lot of products out there that aren't exactly good or might be illegal today, but might be illegal tomorrow. Now, that could pit a lot of people into legal jeopardy. So they arrested Matt and charged him with conspiracy and all this other crazy stuff that I never thought he would get convicted of. The prosecutor, Laura Crawford Taylor, is, for lack of a better word, a devil bitch. And she pushed the issue really, really hard with the courts. Matt would go on trial, and during the trial, the ATF had some interesting things that they had to admit. One of the things that they had to admit is no one got the card to function. The card was not used in any crimes. In fact, Cody Toy, the firearms inspector, could not get the card to work by cutting inside the lines. The dimensions of the cards was just wrong. It was the wrong size. So Firearms Inspector Toy had to cut outside the lines to get the card to function at all. Now, Inspector Toy did not function as intended. He did not get the card to function as a lightning link. What he got was hammer follow. Now, a hammer follow is a malfunction of a firearm, and it's something that doesn't really turn it into a machine gun, but the courts argue that, yeah, it did. But I don't believe it did. It's a malfunction. A sliver of metal fell into a binary trigger and caused hammer follow, and that is an actual case that the ATF used, in the past. So it's a malfunction. A sliver of metal can get stuck in your fire control group and cause hammer follow. And we are joined by Flying Rich. Hi, Rich.
Crumpy! Yeah, I'll be joining you live with the camera in a few minutes. I did message Erica. I haven't heard back from her. I kind of
Yeah.
feel like not hearing back from her is a good thing.
Well, she's probably in there. They're gonna process them out at 9 a.m. Central. So that's only been 20 minutes.
But
Takes a
very
while.
good recap. And I just want to point out one thing that Rare Breed Triggers was brought up on charges of distributing machine guns, and they simply got a letter that said cease and desist.
Yeah,
And
because
they
Rare Trigger has money and Matt and Justin didn't. That's the whole entire thing. The ATF's gonna
well,
pick up people that don't have the money to defend themselves.
they have money. Their lawyers also, Rare Breed, said, cease, desist, schmist. I'm going to keep selling them. And further endangered their customer base of getting their door kicked in by the ATF.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. I will get to the question soon. I know there's a lot of questions about like when he'll be back on or whatever. But we'll get to all that in a little bit. Uh okay. So after they put witnesses on the stand, including a machinist who said he couldn't get it to work. This guy had like 20 years of machining work and couldn't get it to work. The ATF couldn't get it to work. The prosecutors basically took the stance of it doesn't matter if it doesn't exactly work, it's their intent. They intended it to work. So therefore, it's a machine gun. Um, It's crazy, right? But
So
therefore,
if I sell a Q-tip as a machine gun, am I guilty?
according to Laura Coffey Taylor, yes, if you believe that it would work as a machine gun, which is absolutely ridiculous. Now, during the sentencing, after they were convicted, something came out called a pre-sentencing report. The pre-sentencing report was very favorable to CRS. It pointed out that he had no criminal record, that he was the breadwinner of the family, and it recommended a light sentence. Laura Coffer Taylor, on the other hand, wanted the maximum sentence. And when we reported on the PSR and how it was favorable to CRS, Laura Coffer Taylor tried to put a gag order on us, which was absolutely ridiculous. They actually went to court
But
and tried to
wait,
get a gag
there's
order.
more. It wasn't necessarily a gag order. It was an ex parte hearing to gag me, you, Matt, and Erica,
Yeah, it was an
and
ex parte
assess.
hearing with gag. So it was a gag order, but it was an ex parte hearing, which means that we were not supposed to be aware that they were going to try to gag order us. We have an awesome attorney called Steven Stambolia, who found that who found it. It was like, hey, there's a gag order you get an ex parte hearing and a gag order. So Steven and Rob Olson, two great attorneys. And thanks to GOA for funding this, because there's a lot of other attorneys that got involved uh, in this. Like Ron Shook, for example, got involved in it. Eric Friday was another one of the attorneys. Uh, James Peters was another attorney. So we had a pretty significant legal team, and that was paid for by GOA. So it was a pretty based legal
So
team.
yeah, I just want to thank you to all of those guys because it's pretty amazing what they did, what GOA did. And Matt himself told me he saw Laura Crawford Taylor. Her eyes were red, her face was
Yeah.
red, that she must have been crying for a very long time because I think she got her butt handed to her by her boss. And basically, her boss would not let her speak during the proceeding.
Yeah, yeah.
And they
The judge
like go.
the judge said, "I wanna speak to her," because the judge was pissed off, and her boss was like, "Yeah, that's not necessary." And they withdrew it because of that. But during the sentencing report, I don't wanna make it about that, but during the sentencing report, one of the things that the courts tried to say, and this is absolutely ridiculous, is that Matt got married and had a family to prevent Erica from testifying against him.
Yeah, because if you're married, your spouse can't testify against you.
So
And
apparently the whole marriage and family thing was a sham.
yeah, so that's what she was saying. She's saying, so if you do anything, the legal precedent or doctrine here is that if you do something that's quote unquote legal, like getting married, to avoid a penalty, that act becomes null and void, and you can't use it as an excuse. So you cannot be compelled to testify against your spouse.
Yeah, so but I mean it was absolutely ridiculous, but I think the judge saw through that. So with the bad jury instructions and everything else, he got convicted. Now there's an appeal, and oral arguments happened a couple months ago at the 11th Circuit with Matt. So Matt appeal and also Justin's appeal was heard a couple months ago. We don't have a result from that, and that is still going to be big, even though he's out of prison and on his way to a halfway house. He still loses his rights. That appeal could restore his rights if he wins. Now, the appeal was heard, but we don't have a decision in that appeal, which to me is a little bit. I mean, it's. I would rather them take their time and come back with a good decision rather than just deny it, we saw a denial almost right away with the Tate case. So by them taking their time, it gives me a little bit of hope. I can't say if they are going to what they're going to do. I don't know. I don't know. We're still waiting for that. But if Matt could have his rights restored. But even if he does get his rights restored and he wins his appeal, he still lost 2.5 years with his family, which is huge.
And I don't know. I Not everybody knows Matt like I guess me and Dark and Crump know Matt. All Matt wants to do is be with his wife and kids. That's why he said, he's not a wealthy dude, not living in a big house, not driving a luxury car. All he wants to do is be a dad and a husband.
You mean that wasn't a whole entire sham to prevent Erica from testifying against him?
I've had a bunch of conversations with Matt, and I never met anybody more like he would explain to me his routine, and he's like, my routine is designed to spend as much time with my family as I can because that's who he loves and that's how he gets his joy. Which it pains me because that's what was taken away from him.
100%. 100%. It definitely was taken away from him, and I want to thank Matt Larassier for defending him as well. So can't wait to play some more Call of Duty with him. I can't wait for that either. Okay, yeah. So he's probably in the car now, or shortly going to get in the car and drive to the halfway house with Erica and his family. Um, this is a good step. We don't know when he will be back on YouTube, but I can pretty sure that he'll be back on YouTube eventually.
So yeah, this is unfortunate because it's not Matt's out free. He's gonna have to spend some time in a halfway house, which is kind of silly in itself. A halfway house is a transitional period where you get yourself resettled in society because the idea is you may be coming out of jail and you don't have a home. Matt has a home, he has a family. This is realistically further punishment on him. And they may be putting restrictions on him that he can't do YouTube or can't do fill in the blank.
Yeah, during the
Which
halfway house, I doubt he will be able to.
yeah. So that's I talked with Erica, I think 2 nights ago, and it's we might be excited. We might think we're going to see Matt on YouTube, in the next couple hours, days, whatever. But that may not be the case. That may be a condition of his release.
Yeah, I mean, I would not personally. I wouldn't go on YouTube until I'm out of that halfway house. But I guarantee you, when he does come back, that stream will be off the hook. That stream will be huge.
Oh yeah, Matt is super excited to come back to be online. He's I've talked to him about all the AI technology that's out, and he's really excited to work with it. So he really has a battle plan for when he gets out. He's excited and ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, think about it, 2.5 years, how much stuff has changed in 2.5 years.
Yeah, this isn't like the 1800s or 1900s. Stuff's moving fast.
Yeah, when you go to prison, like, everything just, like, stops.
Yeah, there's a lot of things he just does not have access to that we take for granted.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he might not be able to do, like, firearms reviews and stuff like that. He won't be able to, but he will still be able to talk about, like, news and stuff like that. And we're here to help him. We're here to help him. Justin is totally free now. If you're wondering about Justin, he went through the whole entire getting released from prison. You remember they held him for like 3 years. Then he went through the halfway house, and he got out of the halfway house, and he is totally free.
Well,
Last I heard,
actually, so halfway house, then ankle monitor,
ankle
and
monitor.
believe it or not, they make you pay for everything. They make you pay for the halfway house. They make you pay for the ankle monitor. They make you pay to get decent chow. They make you pay to receive an email. They make you pay to, make a phone call. It is a scary prison industrial complex. All of the things. Email's free, but they have to have some snoop reading the email and making sure it's nothing conspiratorial or anything like that.
It's really ridiculous. There is definitely a prison industrial complex in this country. A lot of the prisons in this country are privately owned and ran, which is incentivizing mass incarceration. But you don't want me to get on that topic again. I got on that topic a couple days ago. But yeah, it's going to be. I mean, this is a big step. I know Matt is excited. It's a little bit more freedom than what he's had before, and yeah, it's the whole thing. But like, even if he wins his appeal, the process is the punishment, right? So he's already been punished. Because time is a commodity you cannot get back. Yeah, time is a commodity that you cannot get back at all. Why was he released? He just his time's up in prison.
So you never serve typically, unless you're a total jerk in jail. You never serve your full time. You always get good time this time, that time.
Yeah, First Steps is another program that he did. First Steps is like it reduces your time by going to these classes. You have then you have time off for good behavior. And
I got a picture. I got Matt. Hold on. Let's see. I don't want to remix it. I got a picture of Matt in the car with Erica.
All right. Your green screen is kind of
I know. I'll throw it on my computer.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna send them a quick message.
So we can confirm Matt is in the car with his wife.
Indeed. Yeah, let me get this on my computer.
He has not been in a car in 2.5 years.
Unbelievable. I guess he's not allowed to drive because he's sitting in the back seat.
I don't know. That is awesome.
And
that is awesome. So we're just waiting to get Rich to.
What? Oh, it's an HEIC. Darn.
Send it to me.
Hold on. Oh, man. GIMP's firing up. Hold on. I got it. I can do an export as.
Yes. Yeah. So. Halfway house and supervised release are designed to put you back inside. I knew from experience. Best wishes for him and his family. Thank you, Craig.
Ouch, man. Hopefully we avoid that. And I say we, and
sadly, his felony convictions will restrict him from many privileges we all have. Alaskan Ballistics, if you
Chuck.
don't watch Alaskan Ballistics, you really need to head over to Alaskan Ballistics and watch him.
All right. And image is up. Boom.
There he is, jacked. Look at Erica.
Oh,
She's so happy.
yeah. Erica's happy. That's his daughters, I guess, next to him in the back of the car.
That's probably why he's sitting in the back of the car.
I'm assuming to be with his daughters because they love him.
He needs to turn his hat sideways, though.
Hold on, I got to tell him that. You need to turn the hat sideways.
All right, what I'm going to do here is let me go ahead and do this. I got an idea.
Can we call him?
No, we're not going to call him. I don't know if he's. I don't know. That might, I don't want to take any chances of anything going wrong.
Throw him back in jail.
Exactly.
It'd be worse than me getting you a strike on YouTube.
Exactly. All right. So, guys, what we're gonna do, because I'm sure he'll watch this stream. If you want to call and give him a message, go ahead, call in. We'll put you on. We'll put you live so you can give Matt a message. How about that?
So Chuck Alaskan Ballistics is asking any news on the appeal. So no news on the appeal, which is a good thing. The appeal, a quick decision on appeal is typically go pound salt. So this is a good thing that it's taking a while.
Yeah, if anybody want to call in and give a message to Matt, you're more than willing to call in. The number is 844-278. Here we go.
Accept. Press 1 to send the voice.
Here we go.
Hey guys, how you doing? Who's on the call?
Hello, this is David.
Hey David, what's up, buddy?
Nothing, just here. We're gonna speak, I think tomorrow, but I just wanted to say what's up to Matt. Say good thing he's out. I've been writing to him, and it's a very happy day, so I'll have one in his honor today.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for calling. I'm sure he'll listen to that. Liberty Doll is wrong, by the way. That's not why he got out.
Right.
But thank you, David. Talk to you tomorrow. David, if you don't know, is suing Chad Bonta in California. So I'm going to have him on the show to talk about his case. Chad Bonta tomorrow. Today,
Chad?
He's a sheriff.
Oh, I was like, Bonta? I know that family.
Yeah, Chad Bonta.
And their Honda Odyssey.
Yeah, but yeah, he'll be on tomorrow on John Crump News. There's no show today because I have scouts. Not Chad Bianco. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Bianco. Not Bonta. Rob Bonta, Chad Bianco. I combined them, man. Come on.
Yeah, happy day for the Hoovers. Amen.
Yeah, so Erica has posted a short on there. Anybody else want to call and say anything to Matt? Call up and we'll be able to get the messages over to him.
Oh, you're seeing my screen.
Yes, I am. Do I think Trump party him? I don't know. Sure, it's not Dick Bonta. We should check Chad Bonta again. Not Chad Bonta, Rob Bonta. Yeah, it is about time that Matt got out of here. Oh my goodness, what is up?
Oh shoot!
Here we go.
So we got, well, we don't know that it's Matt for sure. There's some reasonable deniability that it's actually Matt because
It could be Erica.
Grasshopper number.
Could be Erica.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Hold on for 1 second here. All right. With Matt listening, what do you have to say to Matt? Caller. Oh, hold on. Let's put you on speaker. Sorry. Hold on. Something happened. I got disconnected. Give me 1 second.
All right. Well, while Crumpy's doing that, I'm gonna just play this.
Oh my gosh, guys. Guess what? Guess who I have in the vehicle? My husband, yay! We have to take him to the halfway house right now. I don't know when there's going to be a live or when he's going to be able to come on, but I am here to update you. And yeah. And don't forget to subscribe to Only Tactical Fans because I will eventually host my husband on my channel for a live video soon. But yeah. And also don't forget to shop at Only Tactical Fans at myshopify.com. Thank you guys so much for everything, for being through this journey, supporting us. It means the world to us.
Appreciate all the help. We couldn't have done it without you.
So yeah, thank you guys. Oh my.
Very cool.
All right. What do you have? Okay, caller. What do you have? Who are you, and what do you have to say to Matt?
This is Chad in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I just want to say welcome home, buddy, and I'm so glad you're reunited with your family. And thanks for the letters. I enjoyed writing you and getting your letters back. And God bless you and your family, and enjoy your Christmas. Thank you.
That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you for calling in.
You're welcome. Bye.
Well, everyone's happy that Matt's out. Matt, Matt is listening to this right now. So Matt, we love you, buddy. We are so excited. We've been praying. My family and I've been praying for you every night.
Grasshopper number.
And yeah, it's just great.
So Matt's
2 to hear the phone.
Caller, you're on the line. What do you have to say to Matt?
Hey, what's up, man? This is Jeff in New York. A big welcome home to Matt. God bless his family. Have a great holidays. Enjoy your downtime now that you're home. And God bless everyone to help Matt. But really, really excited for the positive news.
I know that voice. That's Mud and Munitions. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Money Munitions, another channel, and a Gundy nominee.
Yeah.
For
I appreciate it. I was going to keep the channel quiet, too. Just to keep this all about Matt, man.
all right. All
That's
right,
cool.
thank
Yeah,
you.
definitely vote for Jeff. Jeff's a cool guy.
All right, Jeff. Thank you so much.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, Erica's out there. She says it's warming her heart. Matt is, yeah. So it's a great day. If you want to call in and say something to Matt, go ahead. There's the number. You can call in and say something to Matt if you want. He is driving. You know that song? There's a song, I'm coming home.
No.
Yeah, a halfway house is better than freaking prison, man.
Dude, I just
Grasshopper
the whole time I was worried about him getting caught up in some prison BS and them adding more time.
To send the voicemail, press 2 to hear the
Caller, you're on the phone. What do you have to say to Matt?
Big long time watcher of Matt and everything. And when this, all initially happened, it was, just devastating from a viewer's perspective and an advocate for the 2A community. But, definitely can't say enough. He's such a kind soul and, just in time for Christmas and everything, he gets to spend time with his family. So, glory to God that he's able to be home and he can spend some time with his family, decompress from all this, trauma and just, getting absolutely, rigged by the so-called justice system. But, end of the day, aside from all that, it's, it's the best outcome right now is that he's home with his family. So, Matt, welcome home, bud. Enjoy as much time as you need with your family. And we're all supporting you no matter where this leads to. We all have your back, bud.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you, guys.
There were several other calls that came in while I was on the phone there. So if you couldn't get through, call again. Yep, and we are joined by the one, the only DLD After Dark, who is also a Gundy nominee for a micro creator.
Micro creator.
Thank you.
You know what? I've been on Crump's deck, Matt's deck, and Dark's deck, and you definitely have the micro deck.
My deck is smaller. Yes, it is. I'm in a townhouse though, so I love your humor that you think that's funny every time that you say
I've been
it.
on a lot of decks.
So Matt and
Yeah.
Erica are both watching the show. Dark, do you want to say anything to them?
Yeah, man. I'm a few things. Matt, first off, what happened was retardedly unfair, bad, wrong, evil. I mean, it's terrible. And the fact that he had to be the one to accept a punishment for something he didn't do wrong is terrible. But I don't know many people that are as strong as him, so I kind of feel like he, as crazy as this may sound, I kind of feel like he was, I don't know, he was just one of the ones that was strong enough to accept a punishment for something this ridiculous. But yeah, I also feel bad, when this has happened before with other friends that go inside. Life goes on, you lose touch, and I feel bad for not keeping in touch with him as often as as I did. But since the day we met, since the day you went in, and the day now today that you've been released, I love you just the same, brother, and I'm proud for you, your family, and man, the only thing I can say is F the ATF.
Oh yeah, Matt's never even heard the song.
Oh shoot! You want to play that?
When we get off, we will.
Dude, I think you would like it.
Matt, I love you, buddy. I don't think people understand, the type of person he is, like as an individual, as a man. They see the YouTube videos, they hear stories or whatever, but getting to know him on a personal level, like just the type of guy he is that will just sit down and work with you and contribute to you. And I mean, he's just such a great,
unsolicited. He just
yeah.
And it's funny. I talked to Matt just saw one of my videos, didn't like the thumbnail, thought he could come up with a better. He'd send me a new thumbnail. He'd send me a new title. He'd send me keywords. It's like, he's like, hey, give this a try. See how it works. And I'm like, okay, cool. It's like, I didn't even ask him. And many other YouTubers have told me the same story, that Matt reached out to him to help him out.
Yeah.
I do want to say, I see a lot of people saying pardon CRS. Right now, we want to win the appeal. Because even if he does get pardoned, he still loses rights. A pardon doesn't wipe out the case; it just commutes the sin.
Dang. Well, that sucks.
Yeah. So, as a felon, you don't have the right to vote. You don't have the right to a firearm. Ooh, has Matt actually seen any definition knives? Do I have my knife here in my pocket?
I would guess
because definition knives happened while he was in.
Yeah, I would guess he's not seen knives from Definition Knives. So, CRS, if you're watching, here's the co-pilot. We haven't even been able to make a CRS knife yet, but which it's in the works, I guess you could say.
This is the box it comes in, and let's see.
It's your mom's box, actually.
Oh yeah, wait, where does it say that? Boop.
On the back.
I got to turn my It says right here, your mom's box, and what steel it is. And damn green screen. Anyhow,
I don't know how you do it.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead. Take another caller here. Caller, you're on the phone. Let me turn it.
Hello.
Hey, who's calling, and what do you have to say?
Bubble Wrap Oracle on YouTube.
What's up, Bubble Wrap?
Yeah. So yeah, I wanted to say to this is as someone.
Your phone's like breaking up.
I think it's the system because the last guy went into a stutter loop like that.
All right, hold on.
The remix.
So Matt is in a car driving to the halfway house with his
Bubble
family.
Wrap, you're back.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I wanted to say, Matt, dude, so excited for you. Like, I'm still shit, right? But what is it Bon Jovi said? We're halfway there.
Yeah.
So I worked for the Army for a long time, and I say this as someone who's had, suffice to say, I had a lot of background checks, so I'm used to being straight laced, dotting my T's, crossing, well, no, vice versa, minding my P's and Q's and things like that. And what they did to him is definitely dirty. They did dirty.
Yeah.
All that being said, and I've also spent some time at a halfway house. Did some volunteer work there in middle school or high school. It's been a minute. And how I can, my advice may or may not be worth.
I think your phone cut out. It sounded like you were going through a bad spell.
Hopefully it comes back.
All right. Well, you just got disconnected, so sorry.
While we wait for him to call back, I just want to say CRS was the first channel that had me, Light, and Dugan.
Grasshopper number.
All right, let's see. Go ahead and move it over to the Birdmaster. All right, you are on the air.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Awesome. You can hear Mr. Midnight probably in my cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in basic, right? So in basic training, a lot of those guys straight out of high school, and then they get super structured, very stressful environment. And then they go to AIT, right? Advanced Individual Training. So they teach you how to do your job. It's kind of like college. And so we got rules, trade-off, which stands for training doctrine, right?
Your phone's breaking up again.
Very, very strict rules. Can you hear me now?
Kind of.
Still
you're
breaking up.
Kind of breaking up.
Hello?
Dang it. He's so well spoken, and I want to hear what he has
sounds like
to
he has
say.
a good message.
Yeah. I'm gonna check out his channel, Bubble Wrap Oracle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the rules are about going live in a halfway house. Could you imagine?
Polar nights
of the day. What? Not really sure what that even means, but
Tier 1 operators halfway house. If you think this is a lot of guns, you should see the rest of my house.
You should see my house.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to say, man, like early on, after we did the show, CRS was the first channel that we came on, and he was like, "Look, dude, Dugan is awesome. Light is cool. Dugan obviously was historical in the sense of YouTube and being on my channel, was a big deal, but he was like, you have something special. Like what you do with live streams, it comes easy to you, it comes naturally to you. You need to keep doing this, you need to push through. And when we all kind of, went different directions and I started doing the channel solo, like that's one of the things that gave me encouragement to keep doing this and to not give up. And I wouldn't have the channel, which turned into a business, which turned into another business, which turned into everything has come from the channel being created. So CRS had a huge impact on the existence of DLD After Dark.
Yeah,
Matt has mad skills, and he's very intelligent about YouTube, and it's amazing.
Yes.
Now he can't spell for shit, but maybe God gives and takes away. But
maybe God take, God give. But he also he would be energized by contributing to others. Like you can tell when someone's like actually truly compassionate about what they're talking about. And he would call and be like, oh dude, this YouTuber, this guy, he's good. We need to find a way to get in touch with him. We need to tell him he needs to do this and this and this and change these things, and that we need to help. Like he would be so energized about helping others. Like that's who Matt is. Yeah, he's very freedom, liberty, and independence based, and some people are very critical about the things that he said relating the advertisements for the auto key card. But think about this for a second. The things that he spoke. So because he spoke certain things, he was arrested, charged, convicted, and incarcerated for words that he spoke, and for don't even get me started on this. But
now he didn't incite violence, no calls to action, none of that.
Well, it depends on what you think a call to action is. Cut it out, throw it in your AR-15. No one's the wiser. Come ATF. A lot of people get in trouble because they're used to.
Oh, sorry. That's way up there now.
Very strict way of living, but they get a little freedom and still trip up under strict rules. Stay strong, brother. It's still stay strong, brother. It's still a time for self-discipline under strict rules. It is always a time to follow Christ. Amen. 100%. Get right with God. Build a close relationship with Christ. And from what I understand, did CRS get closer with God while he was incarcerated?
If he got closer to God before he even went in.
Yeah.
Being arrested for a drawing is plain ludicrous, no matter how you slice it. 100%.
Amen. Yeah.
Is there a way to donate?
Yes, there is.
It's autokeycard2.com.
Yeah, go autokeycard2, TWO.com.
Which that's hilarious, by the way. I'm sorry. Auto key card 2. It's like, yeah, you didn't take us out. And
there's some donation links on there. I think it's also gibsongoes.com/
it's all up there.
CRS.
Yeah.
But all the links are autokeycard2.com.
Nice. And remember, onlytacticalfans.com. Look, even if you have to wear, order a beanie in Texas or order like a jacket in Florida, like whatever you could do to support CRS and his family would be incredible, and it would mean a lot to him.
Trump is too busy hiding the Epstein child porn to help. Wow.
Dang. Wow.
Yeah, so you could actually, if you actually buy anything on Amazon, you don't have to buy if you click to this here, then do your regular Amazon purchases, it doesn't cost you anything.
It's echoing like so bad right now.
I'm not hearing it.
I hear it.
Am I crazy?
No. I don't know if it's one I was sharing. No, it's still echoing.
Thank you, DJ Play Nice. My ears. Others hear it. Great news indeed. Great news indeed.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, my audio settings look good.
It's probably me. I'm trying to. The mouse is dead, so I can't.
Bro,
There we go.
okay. So Mr. Fred says, I guess we all should consider ourselves lucky that we cannot be arrested just for having knowledge yet. Because if so, a lot of us over the age of 50 may remember a few things. I've got pictures in my head. Unfortunately, Rich is the only one on the panel over the age of 50. But I'll tell you what, man, being an 80s baby, you know, you see some things. There were still some books floating around, images.
All right, are you guys still echoing?
I don't think I'm echoing.
I don't believe I'm echoing.
Yep.
So my mouse battery died, and then it caused an echo, which is weird.
That's crazy. Is it kind of like how your voice echoes through your bones? Your mic echoes through your mouse?
I have no idea.
I need Matt's first video back to be about FRT. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, it's probably
FRT?
not going to be about FRT.
What about? Oh, that's not an FRT.
Speaking of that, Matt, when I said, "Hey, the ATF is coming after FRTs, guys. You guys might want to know this," and everyone was like, "No, you're making it up. You're just doing it for clickbait." Matt basically came out and said, "Nah, if he's saying it, it's what's going to happen." You know.
Yeah.
So he defended me on that, and it turned out that it was. By the way, I do turn 50 in 2 months.
No, Crumpy, you can't be that old.
52.
Turn 50 in 2 months.
How
I'm only 10 years older than you?
Yep.
How is I don't even want to say her name. How is the prosecutor that helped coordinate an attack to put Matt in prison?
You mean Laura Copper Taylor, the what did I call her earlier?
The ravenous snake that bit him. I didn't even want to say her name, honestly, but I knew she had her cancer return. And look, I don't think any of us should, wish bad things to happen to her. Now, cue the chat saying all the terrible bad things they want to happen to her. But
I don't wish bad things on anyone.
No, and none of us do.
I don't.
Honestly, man, this could be an opportunity where people could literally come to be more of a mind of freedom, independence, and liberty by being like, wow, a man was incarcerated and silenced over artwork, over a drawing inspired by a lightning link that wasn't even the correct size. The dudes
right
had
material.
Yeah, the guys at the Fat D had to mill out the walls of the lower receiver to make it malfunction enough to say it was a machine gun. Like, I could just picture the conversation. Take this, turn this into a machine gun at any cost necessary, by any means necessary,
Hacker actually says, I hope she slips on a banana in Minecraft.
You can tell it's one of my viewers. It's like, I hope she sneezes and falls down.
My blood pressure is awesome. I have a perfect blood pressure.
Congratulations, young man. You are growing up. I'm far from 50. I'm like 20 something, I think.
Falsifying evidence is the SOP for the feds.
Getting convictions is the SOP of the feds.
Yeah,
That's what they do
TTPs.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got to say the whole Fed system is bad because first off, Matt was not charged by a group of his peers. He didn't have a jury of his peers. He had a bunch of people in Metro Jacksonville. I've been to Matt's house, and I'm not, Matt lives in the middle of nowhere. Matt was never out of Wisconsin in his entire life until this stuff went down. To make Laura Crawford Taylor's case easier, she required Matt to go to Jacksonville, which I think was wrong.
Yeah.
And she stated that he can move there. His family can move to Jacksonville because his business is online. So it's of no inconvenience to him. She could get on a commercial flight and have it paid for, or maybe unfortunately somebody else would have to prosecute Matt in Wisconsin.
Hold on, have it paid for. Who would have paid for that flight?
We would. And here's the whole thing. Matt and Justin, if they got a C&D like Rare Breed Trigger did, meaning a cease and desist letter, they would have stopped.
Immediately.
Yeah. And they both actually asked the ATF, like, hey, is it cool if we do this? And the people that they talked to said yes.
Yeah.
And then
they actually cited other cases where there were already drawings and approved non-Lightning Link type drawings that had already been approved to not be machine guns that were correct dimensions and material and all that, and way further along. And they said, hey, if these aren't machine guns, you're definitely good. And it was on recording. And then anyway, they contacted that individual and they were like, hey, you said this. There's documentation of you saying this. Please do the right thing. And they basically said, I'm sorry. My supervisor said I'm not allowed to do the right thing. I'm so sorry. I want to.
I'd rather lose my job and pension than put a man in jail.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
When I had under 5K subs, this is from Eagle Run. He replied to an email. It went through my channel to figure out why I was getting strikes every 5 minutes. I sent him a case of Mountain Dew as a thank you.
Dude, I think I still have Mountain Dews in my fridge from when Matt was here. And I was like, I've legit been holding on to them for when he gets out.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But Eagle Run is a good friend of, mine and Dark. And I was actually talking to him yesterday.
Great channel.
Great channel. Great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is really good stuff.
All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up here, but CRS is out. He is on his way to a halfway house. We have confirmed he is out of prison. He was listening to the show with Erica, driving to the halfway house.
We love you.
It's a great day. We love you, CRS. We're gonna wrap this up. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you for everyone that's given anything to CRS and supported him and his family over the years. And with that, we are getting out of here. Make sure you vote for Dark for Micro Creator of the Year on the Gundies and vote for me for Top 2A Writer.
Yeah, and vote for Gunderwear and Josh with Black Diamond Guns and Gear and
Huffman Tactical
and Mud and Munitions.
Mud and Munitions, Jared Giannis.
Yeah, everyone. Vote for everyone.
A lot of cool people up.
Yeah, like concealed carry insurance. Do your research. Pick out the one that's best for you. I do have an affiliate link with the Right to Bear guys. If you want to go with them, but that's totally up to you whether you want to go with them or not, or whoever you want to go with, or if you choose not to go with anyone and just
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
2A
yeah.
boys.
2A boys, 2A
are up there.
girls.
The
And
2A
2A
boys are up there too. The 2A boys are also nominated as well.
Yep, and the 2A
Yeah,
girl.
I hope Dark gets beaten by the 2A girls. That's all. That would be the best ever.
I'm here for it, man. If they do well, we do well. So
Yeah, 2A boys, 2A girls are there. DLD After Dark is nominated for something. I'm nominated for something.
I don't know,
People are
Eagle Run. We'll see. I might come to SHOT Show 2026. I'm not currently planning on it. I don't know.
I got my arrangements. I'll
Yeah,
accept
Dude,
the award for you.
Yeah, he could do that.
Okay, so I'm going to SHOT Show 2026, flying back in, then flying to San Diego, then flying from San Diego back to DC, then next day flying to Texas.
The fudge.
That's crazy. I still think Dark is AI. I've not met him. Man, I'm out here, bro. What are you talking about? I've gone to SHOT Show, IV88, goals. I think I've met like everyone but you.
Oh,
if
that's
you've met me in person, throw a 1 in chat.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's it. Thank you guys, and thank you, Rich and Dark, for showing up.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Um.
Oh, and Matt, this song is for you.
Oh, hold on. There's another Gundy nominee.
Black Diamond Guns and Gear Josh. What's up, brother?
There you go.
Oh, is Carolina EDC here? He's up.
I don't see Carolina EDC.
Carolina Dog Man.
Are you gonna play us out, Crump?
Oh yeah.
Because Matt hasn't seen the outro.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the outro. We're gonna play the outro out format because he's actually featured in there.
Yeah. Shop at Definition. Oh, and the Range Minded podcast is up there too.
Oh yeah, Whiskey and Windage.
They're up there too. Yep.